From time to time, I get asked about things that have happened to me that are embarrassing. I find it hard to recall the different things that have happened to me on the spot, so I've put together a list of the many chronicles of embarrassment that I have experienced in my life. A couple of years ago, my dad got tickets to go to the circus in Burbank. We were like 3 rows back from the front. At some point, there was an intermission, and the clown guy was picking out men from the crowd to come up on stage for an unknown event. He picked me. He brought us up on stage. I'll just show you what happened. When I was in junior high school, I was friends with some pretty girls. I liked these girls, but I was just a boy, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I really wanted them to like me. One day, there was a talent show, and one of the girls got the bright idea of doing a dance routine. And they wanted me and 3 of my friends to do a dance routine with them, dressed as the Backstreet Boys. Afterwards, people made fun of us. One time I was about 12 years old and we were in a campground at the beach. And I was riding my bike around in the parking lot of the campground where all the RVs were parked. The kind of trailers that have the big long arm hitches for the backs of the big trucks that got like the semi hitch are black. Nighttime is also black and darkness is black. I was riding my bike. I must have been going 10, 15 miles an hour. And the arm was sticking out and I didn't see it because it was so dark. And that motherfucker took me right off my bike. All of a sudden I'm on my back. No bike. And I'm hurt. To avoid embarrassment, I got up and was like, yeah! Like they do in the videos. So it looks like I'm not hurt, but I was hurt. And then I went and I cried. Let's go back a little bit further. One time, I was about 6 or 7, and I was at Hart Baseball Field. I was at my sister's softball game, and Hart Baseball Field is a giant place full of baseball fields with a big snack bar in the middle where they make food for everybody. And my dad was going to the snack bar. So I wanted to get some food, and I ran after him and tugged on his shirt and was like, "Dad!" And he looked down at me, and it wasn't my dad. It was a stranger. Then I ran like a coward because I didn't want to face him. Same baseball field a little bit later. Not the same day because that would be f***ed. Playing handball on the side of the bathroom wall with a bunch of the kids that are brothers and sisters of the people playing softball. I had to poop. So I ran into the bathroom, went into the stall and closed the door. These motherfuckers followed me in there and boosted each other up over the bathroom wall, pointed at me and said, "He's pooping!" And there I was, a 7-year-old with his pants around his ankles, sitting on a toilet, staring at a bunch of little bastards making fun of me for pooping. Fast forward 5 years or so, I'm playing on a baseball team, and they made shirts for us with our names on the back, but mine got messed up. So the team mom decided to take her shirt off. No, she didn't get naked in front of me, fucking weirdos, and give it to me to wear during the game. So there I am, midst of all my teammates wearing a shirt that says Team Mom on it. I'll let you fill in the blanks about what happened next. When I was 12 years old, right before 7th grade started, I was on dive team. There was a girl on dive team with me who was slightly overweight. I wasn't very attracted to her, but she liked me a lot, and all of her friends kept telling me all the time, "Just go out with her. Be her boyfriend. It'll make her happy. Come on, just do it." So I agreed to do it, because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. It turns out I ended up really liking her a lot, and we had a lot of fun together. She is the first girl I ever kissed. But then school started, and she was going to be in 8th grade, and I was going to be in 7th grade. And she didn't want to be embarrassed by her friends for dating a 7th grader, so she broke up with me. That was my first heartbreak. But that's not the embarrassing part. Later at school, I saw her with all of her friends and tried to say hello to her, and she just pointed at me and laughed, and all her friends laughed, and then they walked away, and I died a little bit on the inside. Not too long ago, I was at Huntington Beach, playing volleyball. After the games were all done, we were sitting around the campfire and I was talking to this one lady. She liked metal music and I liked metal music, so I was like, oh my gosh, you like metal music? And I went to hug her, but she tried to kiss me on the mouth and I had to pull away, and it was really weird. And then it was really awkward because we were both very aware of what just took place and there was no clear way to move forward without the awkwardness. I used to work at TGI Fridays as a bartender. All sorts of older women used to flirt with me. One time, a group of 3 older ladies invited me to hang out after work. When I got there, everything was cool and we played cards and drank a little. Then I was going to leave. One of them decided to walk me out to my car. So I was like, okay. When we got to my car, she tried to kiss me and I stopped her. And then it was weird again. Thanks for watching my stories about embarrassing moments that happened to me. Bye.